asked y'all what J. Cole album you want me to do first, and I'm actually shocked that For Your Eyes Only beat out the other two that bad. But number one most highly requested, of course, is 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Wow. And real quick, super honest short story. This album came out right as I was leaving high school, and I was working at Macy's warehouse 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. during the weekend. Super exhausting shift. Working even crazier during that winter break. And I remember back then we'd even have AirPods. We just had them with the cords. So I'm listening to music with the cord tucked inside of my shirt with my phone or iPod tucked into my pocket. I was sneaking listening with my hoodie on like this while boxing packages up because I was that excited to hear 2014 Forest Hills Drive. If you guys were listening to music at that time, J. Cole came in with such high expectations because not only are his mixtapes phenomenal, and I'll probably have to react to his mixtapes over in the future, but I actually really love the Sideline Story. Even to this day, there's songs up there that compete at the highest level with other J. Cole songs that are classics in everyone's eyes. And then after that, Born Sinner came out. Illuminati, the first track, went crazy. I remember I'm playing ball at the YMCA and we're blasting and we're just like, yo, this came with heat. He's going crazy. Rapping over an Outkast beat with Land of the Snakes, rapping about letting Nas down. And we're just looking forward to his first classic. And so I'm at Macy's warehouse listening to this, and I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I didn't like it the first time I listened to it. I was let down the first couple times I listened to it. And even so much still that shout out to my brody Dante, my bro and barber, he's cutting my hair and we're debating, we're talking about this album. He's talking to me about what it did for him, you know, what it meant for him. And I believe this album is very sentimental for a lot of people, and that's why it really hit them. But for me, in that time period of my life, it didn't really hold any substance to me in that time. And so I haven't listened to it full out really since then. I've listened to the legendary songs up here. I've listened to his greatest hits up here, and also a couple songs that I didn't even really love before, but now I do. But it's been a long time, fam. And the reason why I really wanted to listen to this is because I want to know now, being more mature, being even more of an open-minded music lover, how do I feel about this album now? Because this is considered his classic album, and a lot of other people will say that he's the greatest rapper of my generation, of our generation. So if this is his classic album, and this is his greatest album, I want to see if I could really enjoy the greatness as well at this time period. So let's just dive right into the album. You already know it's your boy JaKar. Every Thursday, brand new album reactions guaranteed. Check out my community page because I'm always dropping polls to know which one I should do next. But also comment below what's some albums that impacted your life in hip hop, pop, alternative, R&B, whatever vibe that you're into. Comment below because I always love to listen to something brand new that a lot of people will say is great and they're in tune with it as well. So let's begin. J. Cole 2014 Forest Hills Drive, track number 1, intro.
Do you wanna be? Do you wanna be?
That's one thing about Cole, his intros are always amazing. To me, he has some of the best intros out of any rap album discography.
Do you wanna be happy? I said, do you wanna be free from pain, free from scars, free to sing, free from bars, free my dogs, you're free to go. Black inside, the streets is cold, free to love, to each his own, free from bills, free from pills. You roll it loud, the speakers blow. Life get hard, you ease your soul and clench your mind. Learn to fly to reach the stars. You take the time to look behind and say, look where I came, look how far I came. They say that dreams come true, and when they do that, there's a beautiful thing.
When dreams come true, it's a beautiful thing.
Do you wanna be happy?
That intro is always beautiful. You hear it and it takes you back to a time. 2014, wow, life was so different. 9, almost 10 years ago. Crazy. Let's go into track number 2. January 28th.
Flow bananas hit, peel this back, and what you'll find is your highness could paint a picture that's vivid enough to cure blindness. Carolinas,
finest.
You knew that already. Don't give them too much shoot.
Don't give them too much shoot.
Don't let them take control. Don't let them take control. It's one thing you do. It's one thing you do. Don't let them take your soul. Don't let them take your soul. If you believe in God, if you believe in thing's for sure. If you aim too high, then you aim too low, and you aim too
Facts.
low. What's the price for a black man life? I check the toe tag, not 1 0 in sight. I turn the TV on, not one hero in sight. Unless he dribble or he fiddle with mics. Look out the window, cause tonight the city lit up with lights, cameras, and action. May no man alive come through and damage my faction. I brought you niggas with me cause I love you like my brothers, and your mothers like my mother. Think we need a plan of action. Keep a black nigga dumb, keep a black nigga dying by a black nigga gun. Don't let him take control. It's one thing you do. Don't let him take your soul. You might be Slick Rick with 19 chains, or you might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar. But check the birth date, nigga. You ain't the guy. Nah, you ain't the guy. Nigga, the COVID guy. January 28th.
I like that. How can I make $1 million off a rap tune? I'm trying to make $1 million off a rap tune. That's a song that grew on me over time. When I first listened to it, I didn't really rock with it too much. But I feel like now I could definitely see where it's a great start. You know, January 28th being his birthday, Cole the God, this is when I was born. Pretty much saying that you could be Rakim, you could be Kendrick, you could be these people, but I'm Cole. I'm going to stick to what I do. And I do love and appreciate Cole for being his own self. He's his own rapper. He didn't try to conform into whatever was going on at that time and try to be this type of rapper. He's just spitting his own way and doing his own thing. And that's why he has his core fans that really love exactly what he puts out all the time. Track number 3, Wet Dreams. Heard this song hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Probably thousands, right? Over all these years.
Let me take y'all back, man. As I do so well. Wasn't nothing like that. Man, it wasn't nothing like that first time. She was in my math class. Long hair, brown skin with the fat ass. Nigga couldn't wait to get to school. Cause when I see the stars on her and them hips on her and them lips on her, got me daydreaming, man, what? I'm thinking how she rides on it, if she sits on it, if she licks on it, make it hard for me to stand up. As time goes by, a text is getting deeper. Wet dreaming, thinking that I'm smashing, but I'm sleeping. I'm only bad, and I ain't never
You
been
young,
to sex
healthy,
before.
just
She wrote a
a
note
dog.
that said you ever had sex before. Damn. And I ain't never did this before, no. 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 Hoping that she won't notice it's my first time. I'm hoping that my shit is big enough to fuck with. And most of all, I'm praying God don't let me bust quick. I'm watching pornos trying to see just how to stroke right. Practice putting condoms on, how it go right. I'm in the crib now and I said, I wanna get something off my mental. I can tell you a pro, but baby, be gentle, cause I ain't never did this before. And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no.
Listen, that's a 10 out of 10 song. That is a holy grail type of song. He put it together so perfect in that track where it's like, yo, we could all go back to these moments. Every single one of us. If you a kid right now watching and you still haven't lost your virginity, you could look to this song and it calms you. It lets you know, man, she nervous just like me. Because that's where it went to. See, the whole thing is he's thinking, I hope I'm big enough. I hope that I could last. I hope that I'm pleasing her the right way. I hope that I could put the condom on the right way. He's nervous about letting her down, like messing up his first time. I never did this before. The last verse, perfect cliffhanger. They're finally about to be doing it. And she's saying, be gentle, cause I never did this before either. You know what I'm saying? Just that innocence is such a beautiful thing. And I feel like I do understand where some people are like, yo, Wet Dreams is great, but I'm tired of hearing it. I don't want to hear it no more. I understand that because this is what I said. What did I say? I forgot what song I listened to. Oh, we did the Tame Impala reaction. Like I said, some songs, you just want to feel that. It doesn't have to be a song you replay in the future. This was lucky enough to be a song that just everybody always plays and it lived on for a decade and it's going to live on forever, Wet Dreams. But this is the type of song where, yeah, I don't need to listen to it again. This is the type of song I could listen to once every couple years and just be like, man, that's a great song. That was a great time, 2014. So for me, it's not something that I really listen to. I haven't heard this song in a long time, actually, but it's still great. Track number 4, 03, Adolescence. This is a song that grew on me, just like January 28th. I really like this song right here. Drop in the comments below if y'all fuck with this song as well.
Yeah. I grew up a fucking screw up. Tie my shoe up, wish they was newer. Damn, need something newer. In love with the baddest girl in the city. I wish I knew her. I wish that I was fly. Wish I was a bit more fly. I wish that I could tell her how I really feel inside. That I'm the perfect nigga for her, but then maybe that's a lie. She like a certain type of nigga, and it's clear I'm not that guy. Ball player, star player, I'm just watching from the side. Dreaming quiet, trying to dodge a suit and tie. Who am I? Hey, who am I? It ain't always for the better, dog, I can't lie. I get high cause the lows can be so cold. I might bend a little bit, but I don't fold. One time for my mind and two for yours. I got food for your thoughts to soothe your soul. If you see my tears fall, just let me be. Move along, nothing to see. I always did
My
shit
God.
hard way. My niggas slanging
That
in the
chorus,
hard way.
10 out of 10 chorus.
What's $20 to a nigga like that? He tell his poppy needs some lunch and he gon' get it right back.
Me and Cole also grew up without fathers, so I relate to him a lot when he speaks on that stuff.
Listen, you everything I wanna be, and that's why I fuck with you. So how you looking up to me when I look up to you? Mama, dry your eyes, there ain't no reason to cry. You made a genius and I ain't gon' take it for granted. I ain't gon' settle for lesser. I ain't gon' take what they handed. Now I'm gon' take what they owe me and show you that I can fly. And show a girl what she missing. The illest nigga alive. Hey, who am I?
Woo! Full circle. Show that girl, the hottest girl in the city, what she missing. And all those girls at that time were like, yo, J. Cole, Jermaine Cole, yeah, I knew him. He went to my high school. Why ain't you fuck with him? Because he wasn't popping back then.
I got food for your thoughts to soothe your soul. If you see my fears fall, just let me be. Move along, nothing to see. Never felt better.
That song hits so well because it goes back to a time where we all have had those conversations with close friends. You seeing all these fine chicks at your schools and shit. Like, if you never bagged the finest ones, I wish that I was more fly. I wish that I wasn't so shy. And then, of course, you know, as you get older, it's crazy. Full circle. You get older, you get more grown. A lot of those shorties that you did look before on some real cold shit. This is just gonna be a cold video real quick. As you elevate as a man and you not really a part of the bullshit that some kids was back then, and you elevating and you looking better, you doing your thing, those girls double back. But like J. Cole said, sometimes it's too late, shawty. It's too late. What I really love is that his friend was motivating him, saying, how you looking up to me when I'm looking up to you? Like, you the one. You got shit going on for yourself. You going to school. You got this going on. And so this is where he said it at the end. He said, I never felt better, because now he's going through, we saw his transition. January 28th, that's when his birthday is. He's talking about the start. Wet dreams. He's in school. Loses his virginity. That's the start of things, of being young. Now, 03, adolescence. Adolescence is another term for just being a young dude. You're trying to find your way inside life. So now he's actually figuring things out. He's seeing things. He's talking. He's opening up. We learned he doesn't have his father in his life. He's going to grind for his mom and do his best. And he's still not confident in himself and in his skills. But his friend's saying, I look up to you. Now he has purpose. When you have these conversations with your friends and you leave it and you feel good about yourself, you feel good about your purpose because you got real supporters. There's plenty of times when niggas like, yo, what are you doing here, bro? I'm the one that could drink. I'm the one that could eat this. You gotta go and hit the gym. You gotta go and do this. Like, a lot of friends would tell me that too. Even right now, friends be like, yo, love you, Car. I'm happy that you grinding this shit. But like, yo, you could go harder. It's better to have someone support you than hate on you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, people be too focused on, yo, my friend isn't grinding with me, isn't on this journey with me. Do they support you? Do they believe in you? Yeah? All right. You could go by yourself and they could support you. It's okay. Not everybody can have that running mate. It's okay. Let's go into track number 5, A Tale of Two Cities. Top 5 Cole beat he ever made. Crazy. If Cole made it.
Since a young and now we dream of getting rich. Look at me, my nigga, fantasize about a white picket fence.
It's a dream,
My nigga used to want a Pathfinder with some tents. That's all I need, my nigga. Throw some 20s on that bitch and get it rinsed. But now I see, my nigga, that the world's a lot bigger ever since. Anybody is a killer, all you gotta do is push them to the lips.
That's a fact.
Fuck being timid in the civic, politicking with the pushers and the pimps.
I'm trying to write a story, can I get a glimpse? Can I get a glimpse? Last night I saw a bad dream. That I was trapped in the city, then I asked myself, really such a bad thing?
They robbing niggas on the daily, can you blame a nigga that ain't ever had things?
Facts. Guess not. Last night, I put up to my nigga at the light like, nice watch, run it.
Hands in the air now, hands in the air,
Run it,
hands in the air now, hands in the air,
run it,
hands in the air now, hands in the air.
run it. 10 out of 10 song.
Wow.
We all know that though. That's like 1,000 out of 10 song. That is one of my favorites off this album. And in J. Cole's discography, it's really hard to even top that song. The beat is fire. The little ad-libs in between, the whole spacious vibe, and even his flow. Sometimes I'm not even mad that he takes his time. It's like a gritty, because he's really in the trenches. This is where he's starting to say, I can really see what my friend is talking about, what people are saying around me. Do I really need to stay in the Ville? He's conflicted a little bit of taking that leap of faith, like everybody is. Do I leave where I've been born and raised? Because listen to this. Last night I had a bad dream that I was trapped in this city that I've been born and raised in. Then I asked, is that really such a bad thing? Because this is what I know. This is where I'm from. This is what I know. It's so relatable. It's crazy. He looks around like, do you want to be another man that ain't ever had things? Guess not. I could stay in this environment, but I got to make it out of here. I really believe that the Bible sermon at the end, Father, forgive me for my childish ways. I need your hands to take me miles away. Your wish is my command. Crazy. First off, your wish is my command is out of this world audio. Definitely listen to that. And I'm happy he said that because I got to re-listen to it. I believe he says that to say, hey, take me far away from here. He's pretty much manifesting it and praying on it because I'm just going to be a product of my environment. And this is not me. Track number 6, Fire Squad.
Nigga, why you acting like a hoe? Know that I'ma ride for you, either way it go. Tell me, girl, why you be stressing me for time?
Why?
You tell me you love me, can't you see I'm trying to climb?
I'm trying to climb.
So ahead of my time, even when I rhyme about the future, I be reminiscing. You want the truth, well come and listen. I'm like that time you bagged a diamond.
That's a crazy bar.
Was a number missing.
Rhyme about the future, I'm still reminiscing.
The other half of you fried, too high to actually fly. One day you have to decide who you gon' be. A scary nigga or a nigga that's gon' rule like me. Keep it true like me. Cold you might be, like the new Ice Cube meets the new Ice T, meets Two Life Crew, meets the new Spike Lee, meets Bruce like Wayne, meets Bruce like Lee, meets O2 Lil Wayne, in a new white tee, meets KD, ain't no nigga that can shoot like me. Blah, nigga, why you acting like a hoe? Know that I'ma ride for you, either way it goes. Listen, history repeats itself and that's just how it goes. Same way that these rappers always bite each other's flows. Same thing that my nigga Elvis did with rock and roll. Justin Timberlake, Eminem, and then Macklemore. While silly niggas argue over who gon' snatch the crown. Look around, my nigga, white people have snatched the sound. This year I'll probably go to the awards, dapper down. Watch Iggy win the Grammy as I try to crack a smile. I'm just playing, but all good jokes contain true shit. Same rope you climb up on and hang you with, but not Jermaine, my aim too sick. I bang, nigga, I came to bring the pain, my brain too quick
to snatch the crown from whoever y'all think has it. But rather than place it on his head as soon as he grabs it, poof, boom, pow, it's like magic. With a flash and a bang, the crown disintegrates and falls to the earth from which it came. It's done. Ain't gonna be no more kings.
All right, so we just went 5 for 5 with the album. This is where I'll be honest, fam. I don't like Fire Squad. This is really where he throws me off when it comes to this album. But I actually have a few issues with this song, so let's begin. First off, the placement. I feel like this song could have been better if it was 2 or 3 songs after where it's placed, because where we just left Tale of Two Cities, he just was talking about, Father, forgive me. Let's wash away my childish ways. And I think this song was a little childish, to be completely honest, because he wanted to get his shit off about how great he is. This is a song about how great he is, how great of a rapper he is, and how he's the best and how he's going to take the crown, but then disintegrate the crown because, like he says at the end, there ain't going to be no more kings. Be wary of any man that claims he's a king, because deep down he clings on to the need for power. In reality, he's a coward. But every rap verse, especially his new features that he's had, even in this song and many songs that he has, which is one of my biggest issues, he always has to say that he's the king, he's number one, he's the GOAT, he's the greatest, speaks on wearing the crown, being the king. And then in this song, he says he clings on to the need for power. In reality, he's a coward. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. And also, he says that the white people snatched the sound. And I'll be honest, Macklemore should have never won that Grammy over Kendrick Lamar. However, that was still a great album. And at that time, they were going crazy. But you guys know Kendrick Lamar is my fucking favorite. So, you know, I'm gonna ride for Kendrick. But they didn't snatch the sound to the point where now look at who's the white rappers that are we have Jack Harlow, like who's these white rappers that are snatching the sound from us? Who's the what R&B girls are white? I'm trying to think. You know what I'm saying? So I understand maybe back then he saw the Iggy, he saw those things, but I think and he's bringing up Eminem. But then of course what I really don't like, and this is the last thing, is when he gets into his silly like, oh, I'm just playing. But there's always truth in jokes. So you're not playing. You're telling the truth. This is how you feel, and it's okay. Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to say that? Watch Iggy win the Grammy as I try to crack a smile. I'm just playing, but all good jokes contain true shit. I came to bring the pain, my brain too quick, like... Alright, my nigga, I don't know. I know this is a highly acclaimed song. I just feel like it's an overrated song. But I feel like this song is flawed in many ways. Track number 7, Saint Tropez. I think this is one of the most underrated songs on the album. And it's a grower. There's a lot of beautiful aspects to this song.
Roll up and smoke my sins away. I like to go to Saint Tropez. Maybe I'll go, maybe I'll stay.
See, Tale of Two Cities. Maybe I'll go, maybe I'll stay. This should have been the song right after. She asked me if I'm scared to fly. To tell the truth, I'm terrified. I've never been that high before.
Every bad reason not to go.
Yeah.
Terrible reason not to go. He's on his way, he's about to get paid. He's on his way to Hollywood. And from the door, I showed you my scars and I told you, girl, I won't lie. If we at war, then this is a war that I can't afford. No, I wanted more, but that was before. Lord knows I'm torn. So I cry from the corner of my eye. Baby, it's been hard for me to smile. Lately, it's been hard for me to smile.
Why is it hard for you to smile though, J. Cole? Like why? He's on his way to Hollywood. He's about to get paid. Why? Why is it hard for you to smile? He hits us with these sad moments out of nowhere for no reason. With no explanation. This should have been right after A Tale of Two Cities. Perfect interlude type song. But let's go right into track number 8, G.O.M.D.
Hollywood, go. Go.
Hey Hollywood, go. Go.
You wanna know just where I'm at? Well,
Let me tell you about it. I put my city on the map. Let me tell you about it.
They try to say I can't come back. Hey, let me tell you about it. Man, fuck them niggas, I come back. Hey, let me tell you about it.
Yeah, they try to say I can't come back. When you make it big, they say you can't come back.
Everybody run, call outside and he say he got a gun. Niggas like, man, that's what everybody said. Go and pop the truck and everybody dead. Everybody scared of the nigga, aware that the nigga is better. All my bitches pick of the litter, never bitter. Niggas is fake anime. Me, I never hate the cake like anime. Whoa, eat the cake, bitch, eat the damn cake. Fuck good, nigga, we the man great.
I said to the window, to the wall. My nigga ride when I call. Got bitches out of my mind. Fuck nigga blocking my shine. I know the reason you feel the way. I know just who you want to be. So every day I think the man I'm scared that I ain't you, you ain't me. Get off my dick. Whoa.
Fuck on my dick, no foot massage, back rub shit. Blowing bubbles in the bathtub shit. That is until I met you. Together we done watch years go by. Seen the river, your tears go by. Got me thinking about some kids still. Tell them hoes come through. Get to know somebody and you really learn a lot about them. Won't be long before you start to doubt them. Tell yourself you're better off without them. Then in time you will find can't walk without them. Can't talk without them. Can't breathe without them. Came here together, you can't leave without them. So you walk back in, make a scene about them. On your Marie, it's just one thing about them. It's called love. Niggas don't sing about it no more. Don't nobody sing about it no more. No more. It's called love.
You feel the way. I know just who you want to be. So every day I think the man I'm scared that I ain't you, you ain't me. Get off my dick.
But that nigga in the club singing the song, yeah. Got all the bitches in the club singing the song, yeah. When I'm back home, I'm the best in the South. When I'm in LA, I'm the best in the West. You can test, I'ma stretch niggas out. Ooh, I'ma stretch niggas out. That go for all y'all if I left niggas out. This shit for everybody on my testicle. Please make sure you put the rest in your mouth.
I'll try to come into the reaction this time with this song in particular. Be open-minded, listen to the whole song again, which is difficult for me because I feel like this song is a mess, to be honest. He starts off really solid where he's talking about Hollywood Cole because he just made it to Hollywood. So it's like, oh shit, bet. Like we're about to, like what's your mindset like? And the first verse is perfect, right? You just want to know where I'm at? Well, let me tell you about it. I put my city on the map. Let me tell you about it. They try to say I can't come back. Let me tell you about it. And then we're like, oh shit, yeah, tell us about it. No, he doesn't tell us about it at all. He's talking about Cole got a gun. Everybody run, eat the cake, and then he's talking about no one sings love songs anymore, and he's telling everybody to get off his dick. And I understand the get off because he's pissed off, right? So I understand the chorus because when you make it out, people hating. Man, get off my shit. You wasn't rocking with me or trying to fuck with me when I was in North Carolina. Now I'm in Hollywood, and now you trying to be all up on me. It's a valid point. I personally hate the way that the chorus is spit. You don't want it. Whoa. Like, I personally hate it. Then the second chorus makes sense. Why don't they sing love songs anymore? Instead, you got people in the club singing this. Pretty much throwing shade at all the hood records. But bro, you made a song, Get Off My Dick. You feel me? Like, do y'all understand where I'm coming from? It's like, you're saying all these people singing songs like this, but you also made a song like this, and it's probably the most popular Get Off My Dick song. And why? Like, this is the thing. You're saying, let me tell you about it. Tell us about this. Like, stay on topic, bro. This is supposed to be one of the greatest conceptual albums of a man making it from his hood, where he's from, to being big, to being J. Cole, going from Jermaine Cole to J. Cole, right? And I just feel like it could be so much better if we scrap Fire Squad or move it down some, scrap Get Off My Dick, or just stick to the subject of I'm in Hollywood now. Let's talk about it. I'm in Hollywood. I made it. This is what the whole thing was building up to. I feel like he got lost in this middle to end section. Track number 9, No Role Models. My God, this song still, it's probably my favorite J. Cole song ever. One of them. I think we all could attest to that. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you the only father that I ever knew.
I get my bitch pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the veil. Fulfilled. Listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King would have been on Dreamville.
Woo! That's still cold.
One time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows.
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. Please, bro. Don't save her.
No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest bitch. Not Trina, but I swear to God, this bitch will make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. They hang the phone up and proceed to later wood.
Cold.
I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it.
You wasn't sweating me.
One time for my LA sister.
See? You wasn't sweating me. Now look it. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
Don't save her.
She don't wanna be saved.
Don't save her.
She don't wanna be saved.
Don't save her.
She don't wanna be
I
saved.
want a real love. Dark skin and Aunt Viv.
See, this a love scene talk.
In that real love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Nigga, I don't want no bitch from reality shows. Out of touch with reality hoes. Out in Hollywood, bringing back 5 or 6 hoes. Fuck them, then we kick them to the door. Nigga, you know how it goes. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her.
This is such a great song. This is what I mean, fam. If y'all don't like what I said in the past song, don't y'all understand that both songs are the same? This one's 1,000 times better.
Wow.
All he needed was just one of the verses from the G.O.M.D song on here, and it's the same message. You in Hollywood, bro. Talk about it. This is what he did. He let us know. Don't save her. He's learning lessons. And he's also understanding shit from back home. You wasn't sweating me. Now look it. He's talking about love. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Let's go to track number 10, though. Hello.
Hello. hello, hello. And I thought about you today. And I thought about the things you used to say. And I thought about the things we did. And I thought about your newest kid. And damn, that makes two now. Oh, what do I do now? Cause if we ever got together, I'd have to be them niggas step pops forever. And well, that ain't my thing, cause I ain't even got my own.
I ain't even got my own.
And I ain't really got no home. No place to put these things I own. And I thought about the things you used to say. And I thought about the games we used to play. I don't wanna wait forever. Hello, hello, hello.
Alright, this is where I don't like the song anymore. The first half, so deep looking back.
She seems so sad when you look back. She seems so sad when you look back. She seems so sad when you look back. And then that makes two now. Oh, what do I do now?
That's some sad shit. It's like life goes on. You think you're gonna be with somebody forever. And you like, damn, you got a whole family. I don't got my own. I gotta do me. I can't. That's a song right there that grew on me as well. I hated that shit in the beginning. Hello, hello. But as you grow up and you get heartbreak and you see exes and you see people and they blossom and they live in their life, right? They just like he said, there ain't no looking back. But before he said that, he's looking back at someone that he really cared about, and he has to realize that he has to let this person go. He already did let the person go. They on the 2 kids already, but he had to separate to elevate, right? Elevation requires separation sometimes, and that's what it took. So it's a real deep song because a lot of people don't want to go to Hollywood because they're afraid of leaving certain people or certain things behind, but you have to. Let's go to track number 11, Apparently.
I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me. I keep my faith strong. I ask the Lord to follow me. I've been unfaithful. I don't know why you call on me. This is my canvas. I'ma paint it how I want it, baby. This is my canvas.
I love when he says that.
I'ma paint it how I wanna. Give a fuck, cause there is no right or wrong, only a song. I like to write alone, be in my zone. Think back to Forest Hills, no perfect home, but the only thing like home I've ever known, until they snatched it from my mama and foreclosed her on a loan. I'm so sorry that I left you there to deal with that alone. I was up in New York City chasing panties, getting down. Had no clue what you was going through. How could you be so strong?
Talking about his mom.
How could I be so selfish? I know I could be so selfish. I don't know why you call on me. Apparently, you believe in me. You believe in me. Hey. Another day, another rhyme, ho. Another day, another time zone. Today I woke up feeling horny, so it's only right I got 2 bitches playing on my trombone. Keep up.
That song actually caught some flack because some people got really tired of hearing, especially the OGs, got really tired of hearing the singing of J. Cole, and he did go double platinum with no features. This isn't a song that I would say I would like to have a different singer, but there is a couple on the album that I'm like, man, if he would have had a feature, a different voice, a different tone, a different perspective on certain songs, could have blossomed even more. But for me personally, I actually really liked his singing on this song. Right when the album dropped, I vibed with it, I liked it. And just hearing it right now, I got a better understanding of where we are in the story. He's shouting out his mom, he's saying thank you to everything that she's done for him and the sacrifices that he went through for him. I'll be honest, you guys, I don't like the middle verse. I don't understand why he even had it there. It was such a good sentimental song about believing in me. Apparently you believe in me. Like, he's talking about not only his mom, but he's talking about his girl, he's talking about his fans, saying I thank you for it, right? But then in the middle part, he's talking about I'm gonna have these 2 girls do this, and then this is what I'm on. I did like a couple of the bars where he was talking about some people got to give thanks to him for being able to set the path that other people and other rappers have followed because of J. Cole. So that was fire. But all in all, this is a real good track. I just wish that he gave us more of a sentiment of where he is in this story, because we were just that. He's on his way to Hollywood. He decided to take the big leap, but then he's looking back saying G.O.M.D. But then, you know, of course, we all love No Role Model. So he's getting his shit off because he's proud of himself. He's at this point now. He's looking back once again on Hello, and now we're at Apparently. Needs something to really close the story out. So let's see how Love Yourz could tie the story together with track number 12. One of the best beats as well on a J. Cole project, so. Whew. Come on now. Listen to those drums.
Love yours.
No such thing.
No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours.
No such thing, no such thing.
Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause there's beauty in the struggle, nigga.
There's really beauty in the struggle, though. There is.
Tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Cause all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind. Cause pain still lingers on mine. On the road to riches, listen, this is what you find. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Think being broke was better. A life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Think being broke was better. A life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect to all my niggas out there living in debt. Cashing minimal checks, turn on the TV, see a nigga Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely. And as a nigga who was once in your shoes, living with nothing to lose, I hope one day you hear me. Always gonna be a bigger house somewhere, but nigga feel me. Long as the people in that motherfucker love you dearly. Always gonna be a whip that's better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a bitch that's better out there on the tours, but you ain't ever gonna be happy till you love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours.
Before I dive into Love Yourz, let's finish it out with the last track on 2014 Forest Hills Drive, Note to Self. I always love this piano right here in the build-up.
One, two, three, four.
Whoever we be, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
I'll see in the end that it don't matter.
Yeah, nigga. Forest Hills Drive. Yeah. That's it. We made it, baby. As we speak, the last sample just cleared. Thank you to whoever in Japan. Just clear that shit. I'll give you a percentage, but you shouldn't be able to tell me I can't use it. That's fucked up, nigga. You was inspired by the world, allow the world to be inspired by your shit, and to use your shit. So all them people like George McOflick or whoever that don't let niggas use their shit, fuck that, man. It's 2014, 2015 by the time you might hear this shit. My whole family, I love you. I'm so grateful, man. Thank y'all. Dale Earnhardt Jr., dog. Yo, I'm never gonna forget. It's gonna sound crazy, but I'm never gonna forget that shit you told me, yo. For real, Dale Earnhardt Jr., man. Thank you, dog. from the bottom of my heart, that shit you said to me changed my life, man. And I ain't gonna never forget. Ever, for real. For real, Dale, from me to you. You my nigga, man, for real. I love you, boy. And Jonah Hill, oh, Jonah Hill. How could I forget Jonah Hill? Yo, that shit you told me when we was in the elevator, nigga, that shit changed my... I'm just fucking playing. I don't know either one of those two dudes. I don't know either one of them niggas. It was, I was in the moment. I just lied. I don't give a fuck. 2014, Forest Hills Drive.
Okay, so that was J. Cole 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Let's get right into my final thoughts about this entire album. I feel like this album went up a point for me, especially because of the songs January 28th, 03 Adolescence, and St. Tropez growing on me a whole lot. I always loved the intro. I wish that he came back to answering that question, because in the intro he was talking about, do you want to be happy? And he didn't really ever go back to that, and that's the entire intro. Now let's get into Love Yourz. Love Yourz is so beautiful. Ain't no life better than yours, right? And I actually do love that it's towards the end of the album. I just wish that it wasn't the last true song on the album, because we didn't get to have anything tie into this story of, we didn't really get a song of him arriving to Hollywood. I used to not like Love Yourz because I just got annoyed every time he was like, I think being broke is better. And you know what I noticed? As I grew up, I don't have a problem with that anymore. I understand where he's coming from, and even where he said it, he was like, for all my people that's living in debt, I don't mean it with no disrespect. So it's never that. But for me, I feel like when it comes to this concept of this album, the whole point that we're excited for is for him to get out of 2014 Forest Hills Drive, like to get out of North Carolina. That's what we're so excited for. And so when he finally gets there, which we didn't get a song of him arriving, which gets on my nerves. That bothers me when it comes to this album. We didn't get a song of him arriving or a song of him talking about what he's experienced so far being there. But he kind of adds a few verses here or there about it when it comes to Love Yourz. But when he's finally there, he says, I think being broke is better. And I understand, being famous, being all this expectation on you, that is perfectly fine. But give us understanding of why. Give us a song, or give us an interlude, or give us a verse to break it down on why we should love our lives even more. Why should we? Right? Just coming out of nowhere with this after apparently you believe in me. Then we finally get here and he says, the good news is you came a long way. Bad news is you went the wrong way. Then he goes back to the first intro, right? For what's money without happiness? That's what I mean when I say, for this album to be a classic album, to be, as some people say, one of the best storytelling and greatest concept albums, I can see what made me be so disconnected was these little holes that I wish was filled. Instead of him just trying to get his shit off on G.O.M.D. and Fire Squad and some of the verses that he had, just talking about these girls doing this to me and this going. The Tale of Two Cities into St. Tropez is literally the whole concept of this album, if you think about it, right? And now, where are the songs bringing this into fruition of everything that this concept is about? I love and appreciate J. Cole as a person, and I don't even know the dude, but as a person, I'm just like you guys, where I'm like, yo, I really believe in this dude. I love this. When I tell y'all, I remember being in music class as a freshman in high school, Born Sinner drops. And I'm so excited. Like, I go back. There's been years. And that's why when this album dropped, I was a little confused on why I felt when I didn't feel fulfilled, when I felt let down. But then I look left and right and everybody's talking about, no, it's a classic, it's a classic, it's a classic. Maybe I'm gonna get out of it. And the last song, not only do we have 10 minutes of him shouting out everybody, beautiful, amazing, this is the end credits. The end credits of what movie? What is the ending? What was the ending to this movie? You made it out of North Carolina and you're not happy. The first song you're asking, will you be happy? And then the beginning of the last track, he's pretty much just singing, whoever we be, wherever we go, it don't matter. Nothing matters. You'll see in the end that nothing matters. What did I get out of this album? Let's just say if this wasn't Cole in real life that we all know and love, that he made it to the top and everything, and this is just the story. This is a movie, like he says. This is the end credits. You can't even really be happy for the main character because he's still looking back. He hasn't even really got to where he wanted to go to. The Tale of Two Cities, I feel like I chose the wrong city. I'm not really happy. And it circles back, but in the beginning of the movie, we're asking, am I gonna be happy? And so now we're here. For me, that's the frustrating part when it comes to art and when it comes to an artist like Cole, because it's tough to give him any criticism. It feels like anytime that someone even talks about anything that's happening with Cole, then you're a hater, you're nitpicking, you're being too hard. But there's so many other rappers and artists that if they made this same album, or if they made certain songs like the songs on this album, you're gonna be like, man, what is he getting at? Like, what is he really saying? Where is he going? But when it comes to Cole, we have to automatically be like, he's a GOAT. He went double platinum with this album, so that means this album is a 10 out of 10. This means this album is the best. Like, and it's a classic. When I feel like how big he was booming after the Jay-Z signing, we were all looking for who's a young dude that's gonna come in and rap for real. Like, he can rap. I love his mixtapes, his Sideline Story. I love his Board Center. Cole can rap, we know that. I feel like he's not as good at making songs as he is, and that's why people call him a feature GOAT, because he can rap a verse and he could go crazy. But I feel like even though his concepts are fire and his features can be fire, his song making and especially his album making just don't be hitting for me. Even still, this I would say is probably his best album, but there's a lot of skips that I would have. I would delete a couple tracks off of it and I feel like I'm left with 7 songs on a classic album. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. And even still, I had a great time listening to this album. The next time I do for him is gonna be For Your Eyes Only, so stay tuned for that. Thank y'all for watching. It's your boy JaKar. Comment, subscribe. It's on the beginning of this journey. I'll talk to y'all.